All right, we're gonna go through a super quick rundown of filling your cartridge. Once you get your pen, you're gonna open up your steam distilled cart. This is going to be totally pressurized, airtight. So what you wanna do is just the very first time you use this, you're gonna want to take each cart, you're gonna wanna take your purge block, or the cap of a needle or something, a pencil, whatever, and just break that seal just a little bit, just to where it barely moves. You can still see it's going to push back each time because it's pressurized. That just makes it slide a lot easier. You're going to get one of these. They're just a venting needle. You'll open it up and you're just going to put it in the very corner. So I just use this as kind of a stabilizer, and then I just put this in the edge. What this is doing is just allowing air to come out as the liquid is going in. Obviously this is demonstration purposes only. I don't have a cap on, I'm not sanitizing everything, I'm just putting water in here, so don't take notes on that. Once I have my reconned liquid, I'm going to fill it up in a 3 ml syringe and get the air out the best as I can. And again, I'm going to stabilize with my pinky, and I'm just going to put this directly in the center. And once that's in, I'm just going to push that down. This is allowing it to fill up without blowing this thing out off the end. The air is allowed to escape. And now you're going to end up with a bit of air, obviously, at the top. What I will do is I will push this down. I know you can't see this very well, but I will push this down on top of that circular purge block area just until I get as close to the top as I can. It doesn't always go super smooth, so you want to be careful. I've already got it all the way up to the top. It has a little bit more air in it, but what I'm actually going to do is take this out, put that to the side. I'm gonna put this in my pen, and I try to refill my carts when I am about to pin myself so that I'm not wasting a tip. But what you do is, so you can see there's a bunch of air still in the tip there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to open up one of these tips, screw it on. Don't mind my cameraman yawning in the background. I'm going to take off my first cap, take off the second cap, and then I'm just going to twist and push. Right, I can see there's about 10 or so. Oh, sorry, we have to get all the way from that thing that we needed to push back is still back up in here. So you're gonna keep pushing and twisting until you see there it starts to appear. You need to get it up until it's flush with that stopper, and then it's gonna start pushing the air out. And you wanna have it upright. And then as you get closer, you're just going to do like onesie, twosies, there you go, until you get the liquid to shoot out the top. Now you can see there's no air bubble in there. You're good to go. You can replace your cap and clean up. You can use it now if you'd like to. If you want to use it with the cover, you can. You can put that on, twist the dial, depress the plunger. Obviously, I'm not going to push this because there is a needle in there now, but you would push that against your skin if you're using it with the cap. If you go over your units, you can always go back, no big deal. But now you are ready to go, and you can pre-fill these multiples at a time so that you have them for the week or month. Just make sure that you're not keeping something too long. You want to watch that 30-day. Some people push it to 45, but 30 days safe. And that's it. That is how to fill your carts and use it with and without the tip.